Beats Music.
Hello folks, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to do this video for Champion of the World by Coldplay. This song literally means the world to me. The first time I listened to the song, I actually cried because I was thinking of all the memories and stuff that I had with my mum and everything that I've gone through in my life to get me to this point now. Because when you lose a parent, it's the most difficult thing in the world because you just don't know what to do with yourself. And when my mum died in 2018, it was a big shock for me. It was a big shock for my brothers and sisters and to my whole family. It was a bit of a crazy time, to be quite honest with you. Due to everything that was going on, arranging the funeral, getting all the expenses sorted out and family expenses, what we have to pay for, what we don't have to pay for, getting everything all sorted out, and the whole family rushing around us to sort of help us out, really, because we were in a bit of a sticky situation with money and stuff. But now we're at a much more sort of stable place where we can obviously save money and spend it on bits of shopping and stuff like that. But that when my mum passed away, it was a big shock to me because many of you who know and who've been a long time subscriber of the channel, I do have autism and it takes me a while to process the things that were going on around my mind. I ended up getting a job at my local pound stretcher, and I worked there from September 2019 to December 2019, so it's only like 4 or 5 months. I just couldn't cope, everything was going on, there was a lot of stress from work to get stuff done, and then obviously the staff members side of it as well, which was really stressing me out. So I decided to quit in December 2019, and I've been at home since, looking for start a fresh job. So that I can do things that I want to do with my life. 1, driving. 2 is go and see places for the content as well. Which obviously this channel it has been around a few years now, going up to 5 years. It's my 5th year on YouTube now, I think. Since I first posted my first ever video. So I'm gonna explain what the song means to me and my favourite quotes in this song. So hope you all enjoy it, and thanks for watching. The reason why this quote in the song means so much to me is because in life I always tried my best to do. I always try my best in everything that I do, including these videos. And it's one of the things that my mum used to say to me, and the rest of my brothers and sisters before she passed away. Said as long as we do our best, and that's all she could have asked for. And every time I hear this quote in the song, it reminds me of her and just how she used to say it, and just that whenever I hear it, it reminds me to like never give up on myself, and never give up on others, in case, even if they do need help, just always help them. This song just sort of lifts me up and makes me feel good about everything, especially this quote as well. That's why it means so much to me, because everything that I've gone through in my life to get through so much. Even when my mum was still alive, we still went through so much together as a family, and we got through it, and we prevailed, and we just kept on going and never gave up. And that's one of the things that I admired about Mum, is that she never gave up on us, she never gave up on herself, and she just kept on going and going. And for that reason, this quote means so much to me, and I just really love it for what the quote is. It sort of tells a story, and it reminds me of the small things in life and what I've been through as well, and how far I've come, and it just reminds me to just never give up and just to keep going. In primary school, I was never one to fit in, really. I tried to get in with the in crowd at primary school, but I got bullied quite a lot at primary school, and it was the worst years of my life, because it was always the same person that come up to me and say some snarky comment or something vile or something mean towards me. I tried my best to ignore it, but I just went home every night and just said to Mum, I kept saying to my mum that I didn't want to be here anymore, I didn't want to be here. It got to the point where she had to put padlocks on the cabinets, because we had tablets in that, paracetamols, so that I didn't go in the cabinets and go in the cupboards rather and take an overdose of paracetamol. But there was always this, I used to hang around with a small knit group of people at primary school, because I tried to fit in the best as I possibly can, you know, get in with what was going on, with sort of the trendy toys that was going on around at the moment, and the trends that were going around online. I didn't really think of the online stuff much, but I did have a couple of best friends at primary school, but after I left primary school, we sort of drifted away and went our separate ways. We tried to keep in touch, but my best friends don't really keep in touch with me anymore. So I did sort of try to be like the others, but just kept on being myself, and that's what made me who I am today. But primary school was a bit of a no-go, but I did have a few friends, close friends in primary school, that we always used to hang around together and do the same things every break time and lunchtime, and that was probably what I needed in my life. Just some really close friends. I have ET on my bicycle. Giving up won't work is just one of those quotes that reminds me to never give up on myself and others. After everything that I've gone through in my life, I don't think I'd be here without my family and friends, because my uncle and aunties and sort of my mum's voice in the back of my mind. It just keeps repeating when things are down, and when I do feel down, I stick on this song, and it just lifts me up. It makes me feel 100% better in every single way, which I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have got this far without this song. I know the album was only released back in February or January, I think it was. I think it was January. But I have had a few bad days since then, and I'm very glad that I have actually gone out and bought this album, because if I didn't, I would have regretted it deeply without buying it. But I'm glad I bought it, and it is sat on the desk shelf over there. But this quote, it resonates with me so well, and I've actually got it on the wall that I want to show you a shot of. The 2 quotes at the end of this video. With everything that's going on in the world at the moment, with the pandemic and stuff, and with people rushing around, you do feel like giving up sometimes with people, because you just don't know what to say. But as long as you don't give up on yourself, then that's the main thing. So that's why this quote means so much to me, as well as the other 2. It's just, yeah, it resonates with me so well, and as it does with a load of other people as well who've listened to this song countless times, and this album as well. And that is it, folks, for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed putting it together. I like doing stuff like this because it's really chilled. I just want to say thank you to Coldplay for putting this album together. It's just one of those albums that we can all resonate with, and there's a song for everyone in it. Yeah, it's just one of those albums that has got a song for everyone, and when you listen to it throughout, you feel a sort of sense of connectivity, like you're connected to the world. And I think that's what they wanted to try and do with this album, is to bring everyone together and just to say, you know, we're all living on this planet together as one big family. And I know Chris has said this in the past, in a couple of interviews for the Everyday Life album, that he sort of like wanted it to feel like we are like one big family on this planet, and it feels like we are with this one, because there's a certain couple of songs, especially with Orphans as well, it lifts you up if you're in a bit of a bad mood, and it just uplifts you and motivates you. And with Champion of the World as well, which reminds me of so much in my life that I've gone through. The bullies at primary school, a little bit of bullying in secondary school, but I'm not gonna really think about that too much. It was always the same person in secondary school that was always nagging at my mind and sort of pushing me into a dark place within my mind. But I forgot all that and moved on, and I made some great friends at secondary school, other than primary school, because I didn't really like the primary school days because they were just horrible, so I just shoved them aside and I focused on the secondary school days because those were the happiest days of my life. And the stuff with my mum as well, mum passing away, I'll never forget what she did for me and for my family and for my siblings as well. Because she always had such a good heart, and she knew what she was doing, and she was taught us about valuable life lessons, certainly ones that I'll remember for the rest of my life. And what she taught me was wise, and it was like really good. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. As I said, just comment down below your favourite songs from this album are. I said my top 2 are Champion of the World and Orphans, but Champion of the World is my ultimate summer song for me. I've got to say that for sure. And I just really appreciate you guys, and really appreciate the support, and I wouldn't be here without you all. So thank you very much for watching. You're all awesome for sticking around, and stay tuned for this weekend's big vlog, which will be this weekend, possibly uploading on Monday, so stay tuned for that.